Beautiful.
After a sensational avocado on toast, I was off to Katie's to deliver what I thought were 2 pots of Pringles.
Oh no, that's on there. God. You cannot put that in there.
Would I? Well, today, folks, we're in Seaford and we're heading to the Dean of the East.
Let's go. Cool, that's a nice car.
Nice car. Yeah.
Kia Canto.
With Katie left in the usual state of bemusement as to whether the Lanky Explorer was being sarcastic or not, it was time to leave the tarmac behind and head onto the trails. Leaving Seaford for the fields, I was immediately put under pressure as Katie wanted an opinion on her earrings.
I can't. Oh, yeah. I think so. Yeah.
Having survived the latest relationship test, we failed to find some glasses, and then the Lanky Explorer used his superpower. Approaching a field of friends, and despite sheep being a tonal language, I did my best to communicate with the flock until I spotted someone quite familiar.
Oh, Steve. How you doing, bud? Right. Saw him down the pub last night.
Stevie.
He was getting on it, old Stevie lad.
Well, here it is, that long, grueling winter is finally coming to an end, and it was a stunner of a day for the trails. Leaving Cookmere River in the distance and passing through Littlington, we had hills ahead aplenty, and I just felt stock music didn't quite cut it. After Katie claimed to admire the view whilst taking short breaks up this hill, it was time to push on through onto Friston Forest. Let's get going. Heading near Dean of the West, we had to keep a low profile. We knew the locals would react badly if they knew our true destination. We interrupt this intense part of the walk for an unnecessary dance. As we approached Dean of the West, it was important to stay focused, keep our eyes on the clock, and keep cake in the mind. With Katie steaming ahead, I could tell she was getting hungry, but we were still miles away from any source of food.
Memorable stops. I did love, one particular one when we got the old dodgy looking flapjack out his mum made. But it was, very tasty.
With a memorable moment from the Snowdon Walk drifting into one's mind, we were almost out of the woods, and then back in the woods. As the Lanky Explorer tries to soothe his mind with an easy peeler, reports were surfacing from Dean of the West that they knew we were near.
Looking down towards the clock as I'm just about to cross the line, like, come on! Mm-hmm. But, yeah.
Or penny of it.
Maybe bits pace regulation.
Yeah.
With Katie growing ever tired of my Beachy Head Marathon experience report, we realised the guard dogs had been released. Fortunately, it was a false alarm, allowing Katie to engage in the activity of throwing, which was dangerous enough. But it was time to get moving. The clock was running out, and the cake was almost expired. with the unrelenting hills climbing taller and taller, the race for the cake was truly on. With a glorious simultaneous wrong turn, it was time to get back on track and onto the final hill. Time was getting tight, and with Friston Church signalling the cake shop was closing in 5 minutes, we needed to get moving. Kate's comments on how pretty the daffodils looked in the sunlight simply weren't helping, so it was time for the Lanky Explorer to take control. The journey was complete. We'd successfully made it to the Dean of the East, and with Katie mesmerised by the walking stats, I ate some cake and temporarily turned northern.
Oh, that is delightful. I'm intrigued to see how they've done the sponge.
Hi there, Lanky Explorer here. Thanks again for making it this far. My goodness me, what a tantalising journey, and didn't it get tight at the end there? And what better way to diffuse the tension than with a prize? And today's prize are some fantastic walking socks, just as important as your walking shoes. These will help avoid moisture, blisters, all the rest of it. They're engineered by Danish Endurance, some of the best in the game, and they will certainly help you on those long hikes. And to be in with a chance of winning this prize, I need you to tell me which breed of dog did we see on the walk? Please remember to comment on the YouTube video, and the fastest to do so correctly will win those socks. Thanks once again for watching. The big one is coming up. It's London Marathon, and the video will be out very soon.